Well, hello, everybody. It's Father Tim, and thank you so much, Judy, for joining us again for another little update.
You're welcome.
So we had a lot of excitement last week with all the testing and with all the fears going around. And of course, we even postponed our opening of masses here at the parish because of it. Could you give us an update on what the health department found from all the testing and what we're looking at right now?
Yes. Last week we tested 266 people at the community testing site. And from that, in Marathon County, we have identified 5 people that have COVID. And within those 5 people, there are a number of other people that are part of their close family or exposed to the people with COVID. So all of the people that either have COVID or are exposed are being asked to quarantine, to stay away from others so that they don't spread the disease.
How many people are under quarantine, roughly?
Roughly about 100 people. Generally, for every person that has COVID, we generally identify about 20 other people that they've been exposed to. So it's real important to limit the number of people that you're spending time with so that this disease doesn't spread too fast.
I think a lot of people really breathed a sigh of relief when they realized that we didn't have like hundreds of people that got tested positive for COVID. Is this a time for us to breathe a sigh of relief?
Well, I think there's a little bit of relief in that there aren't hundreds of people, but at the same time, I think we need to remember that if we don't continue to practice social distancing, if we don't limit the number of people we're spending time with, it could very easily turn into hundreds of people that are sick all at once. So the things that we ask you to do are to try to help slow the spread.
So I know one thing here, we're moving forward with opening up our masses at the parish and, have a lot of the policies and procedures put in place, in collaboration with the health department. But do you have any advice for people who might be thinking about going to mass this weekend or any kind of religious service or be out in community at all? What advice would you have for us?
The advice for attending Mass is the same as I would offer for attending any public event or public place where there's a lot of people. Please wear a mask when you're in public. Please keep 6 feet of distance between you and other people when you're around them. Use good infection control or cover your mouth when you sneeze. Wash your hands frequently. And above all else, if you feel sick, do not go. Please stay home if you are not well.
Thank you for that. There was some confusion in the community regarding testing because some people got tested and then were told that they needed to quarantine until they got the results. And I think some people were a little surprised by that. I was wondering if you could speak a little bit more to that.
Sure, I'd be happy to explain that. At the testing site, we were asking people to come and get tested if they had symptoms. And if you have a symptom of COVID and you're getting tested for COVID, until we know that you don't have it, we need you to assume that you do have it. And so we want you to stay home until we know that you don't have it so that you're not accidentally spreading it to other people.
Okay. So the people who should get tested are not just people who are possibly worried that they could have and they want to see, but it's people who actually have symptoms?
Correct. So some people were tested because they were afraid they were exposed to it. Some people were tested because they have symptoms. Either way, if we think you have the disease and you're being tested for it, we want you to stay home until we know that you don't. And then we know that you're safe.
Okay. Are there any large testing events planned for our area?
At this point in time, we don't have anything else planned. That may change. And we will certainly let you know if we do plan to do another.
I've heard some people speaking that we could have a surge of cases in Abbotsford. That's possible if this could really grow and expand and spread. Is that a concern of the health department as well?
That is something we're very concerned about. And that's why we're asking people to, stay home if they're sick and social distance and wear masks. If you don't do that, it is more likely that we will have a surge in cases.
And I know that the counties and many organizations are planning for some help for families. Could you talk a little bit about some of the things that are being planned and when might expect those things?
Yes, yes. We've been talking with the United Way of Marathon County, and they are arranging for some food to be donated and distributed. And so we're hoping that early next week, we will have some folks in Abbotsford to be able to deliver some food. There's also a new grant funding available for rural families that need rent assistance. And I will share more information with you about that as soon as I have it, but it's very new. It's a limited amount of money, but it's something and it's going to help some families. So I will share more as soon as I have more information.
And Judy, as you know, I've offered that distribution point for the food for the United Way can definitely be the church. We'd be more than happy to help facilitate that, and I'd be more than happy to assist anybody who's got questions to help connect them with resources. Just get a hold of me. I think people know how to get a hold of me pretty easily, and I'll definitely get them in touch with the right people as well.
Yes.
Judy, was there anything else you wanted to share with us before the weekend?
Yes, I would like to ask people to remember that if they have COVID disease or if they've been exposed to COVID disease, that it goes wherever you go. So if you are under quarantine and you're supposed to stay home and you go somewhere else, it will go with you. So please protect your family, protect your community, protect your elders, and do what you need to do to keep other people safe.
Well, thank you so much. Well, we appreciate you taking the effort to continue to communicate with us and all the good work that everyone's doing in our counties, our communities, our hospitals, everybody. I know I've been in touch with a lot of people with Clark and Marathon County, and it's just really wonderful to know that we have people like yourselves who are so dedicated to just communicating with us and helping us know the best way to go as we continue to get better and better information about this virus. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.